Hey, good morning. It's a rainy Monday morning, the day after Easter Sunday, but the sun is shining brightly on the inside. I want to thank everyone who participated by watching our service yesterday. We had, as of about 3 o'clock, almost 400 views. And then someone on our team disabled the YouTube video, and you couldn't watch it for about 4 hours until we got it plugged back in. And actually, it was me who did that. Scott's way too smart to do something like that. But I appreciate all your patience and all of you who took time to watch it. A couple of weeks ago, my daughter Katie called and said, "Dad, I've been, putting this phone call off for some time, but I have something I just feel compelled to share with you. Why don't you grab a drink, sit in your recliner, and we'll talk. And please just, know it's difficult for me to say this to you." So I grabbed a drink, got my chair, and she said, "Dad, you need to turn in your flip phone. You see, for about the last 8 or 10 years, this has been my phone." And Katie has kind of teased me over the years, as have my grandkids. And Katie said, "Dad, your 91-year-old dying father sent me an instant message the other day. You can't even do that on your phone. What's wrong with you? Come on, get with it." And so then once she got me to concede that we would consider a smartphone, then the issue was which one. And of course, Katie was pushing for the iPhone 11, I think it is. But we kind of compromised and we settled on a iPhone 7. And just before she hung up, she said, "Dad, welcome to 2016. For a long time, I felt like the church needed to reinvent itself. Churches throughout the Western world have really been struggling with, retaining membership and church growth. And, we're not struggling. We're in a good place, and we have about 20 people ready to join the church when we open our doors. So I'm excited. But, I think we do need to reinvent ourselves and ask ourselves, what does it mean to be the church today? And, some churches, in response to the changes in society, have, services with electric guitars and drums and, music printed on a big screen. But, those changes are largely cosmetic. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. And it doesn't really change what they believe about themselves or how they go about doing business, how they see their role in the community. And for a long time, the church has led people to think that if you want your ticket punched to heaven, you better be a member of the church. But many of us know that's not true. And many of us have serious questions about what happens after this life anyway. And the church is but one of many important institutions, people working together to bring light and love. We want to work with everyone who wants to be an instrument of love and an agent of light in our community. And we aren't the only show in town. The church is but one of many meaning-making institutions. And so I know it's a tough time for lots of people, and I don't want to minimize or trivialize the suffering, the physical and mental, emotional, and even, financial hardships that many people are facing, including some of you watching this. But for me, this has been the most exciting time I can remember in my career as a minister. 3 weeks ago, now some of you will laugh at this, but 3 weeks ago I had never posted anything on Facebook. I'd never made a YouTube video. I never texted in a contribution. Never put together a service where no one was present. Never done a Zoom meeting. This is a moment pregnant with possibility and opportunity. And maybe our role isn't to pander to people's fears. The church has too long played the fear card. But maybe our role is to be a midwife, to allow something that wants to be born to be birthed in our midst, something new and profound and exciting. So buckle up, the adventure begins today. Thanks for watching. Be safe and be well. And I'm headed home for a little bit because Cindy's going to teach me how to program our coffee machine. Take care.